Good morning, Professor. Hope you're doing well. My name is Abhijit, and my topic is sentiment classification of Twitter. Let me head directly into the topic. Um, in today's world, we all know that how information and knowledge is important to us, and how it is being deframed is is the issue here because in the picture, if you see there, the news channels Fox News Latino and Fox News Channel uses the same picture to portray different kind of news. And I think this is a problem here. And what can be done to it? The information we get is mostly a perspective of one single person, and that limits its credibility. But what if we could take the opinion of 100,000 people? And that is where Twitter comes into the picture. Collecting relevant data about any topic will give a new perspective uh, to get the information right. And we also have to be careful to not take unnecessary data as it affects the facts. Sure, we can use Twitter to collect large amounts of data, but there are different peoples using different accounts from different places. So I think we cannot entirely trust it because many people have their fake accounts and they can use it. So we can use Twitter to an extent. And with this, we can also correlate with the news channels. And this will give a whole new perspective that is very useful. Coming to the existing systems, there are a few research papers which have attempted at this, but and only one source or having to generate news out of this information, like the news channels. Another similar source of information is InShots, which summarizes articles to provide them in smaller form. But they only summarize articles, and most of it is done manually. And they also recently started moving to AI and keeping the manual work to topic articles. And that is a completely different topic, to be honest. And I've also found a paper which I posted here, which talks about identified tweets and makes into some sorts of articles. And coming to the project, I have divided it into two parts, into two modules. The first module is collecting data and pre-processing, and the second module has analysis, sentiment, and classification of data. Coming to the first module, I have used a data set of US elections in the year 2016. This primarily consists of tweets generated by public tweeting at both the candidates, that is Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. And the second thing that I've done is clean the data using various pre-processing techniques and classifying them accordingly uh, based on the candidate. Also have access to the number of retweets and favorites of most of the tweets, which further broadens the effectiveness of the data. In the below picture, you can see the different attributes that I've considered, like handle that has two values to it, Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, and the number of tweets, if the tweet is false, and the author of the tweet, etc. Coming to the second module, I have used text plot sentiment, uh, which uses Bayes algorithm, the machine learning algorithm, and have assigned a sentiment to each pre-processed tweet and stored it in a separate column. This pre-processing we have used as one of the good standard, and it gives a boost to our analyzer. A part of our pre-processing technique is shown here in the below picture. Coming to the output section, in the above snapshot, we can see the attributes and values that are generated, like word count, character count, etc. And the main thing here is a sentiment, that is the last second column, where we can see there are various values, that is 0 0.3, 0 0.1, and 0.25. And by the value generated, we have used an if statement in the Excel and converted it into whether it's a positive, negative, or a neutral value. To explain deeply, 0.3 can be told as a positive thing, and zero point 0.1 is also positive because it's a positive number. And coming to the sixth row, we can see that it's 0 point 0.1, and this can be seen that it's a negative uh, sentiment value. And by using the pivot tables and charts in Excel, we can see the number of the count of the total tweets, and also the number of tweets that were negative and neutral and positive. Um, uh, Coming to the next part, that is future plans. I am trying to dynamically collect news from trusted sources so that we can be more efficient with the result, adding more networking platforms and comparing them like Instagram, Facebook, and other Reddit and other websites, so that if we compare the data, we can come out with a more better output. And dynamically classifying the data is the last feature plan that I'm going to do. And coming to the conclusion, um, the misinformation has been bothering people for a very long time now, and collecting data from many people with various opinions might help to know the truth. So correlating the found data with other sources can be used to increase trustability. Finally, I would like to conclude by saying that the accuracy that I've got is 85%, which is better than humans doing the job, obviously. And uh, out of the three sentiment values, that is a positive, negative, and neutral. Neutral tweets about the 2016 election campaign had more occurrence, and it was followed by positive tweets, which is almost the same as a neutral. I mean, the positive tweets. And um, coming to the negative tweets, it has the least number of tweets that I've done. And thank you, sir. Have a great day.